Hey my funky little Fruit Loops, welcome back to Numinous Oracles. I am your host Nikita. I've started this video 3 times now because I just keep putting emphasis on Nikita. My name is Nikita. Shit. I don't know what's up with the energies lately, guys. It's been pretty, not tumultuous, well, it could be tumultuous for some. Me particularly on this particular day, I'm feeling a bit loopy, and I know, okay, so the full moon is tomorrow, right? I know a lot of, they do say the crazies come out on the full moon. No. But it has been pretty heavy in a way, but like a good heavy. Like I'm pretty sure there was an eclipse that has just been, or it's just coming. This full moon that's coming tomorrow is meant to be pretty fucking powerful, you know. I've personally felt that as well. There's been a lot of things that's kind of just come to the surface to be addressed. A lot of things where I'm just like, oh, for fuck's sake, I thought we have moved past this already, but apparently no. So it's that digging into the deeper aspects of some things to clear it out for the full moon. Now's a good time for journaling. I've been journaling a lot this weekend. I'll just be sitting down, like I do my puzzle or outside, and like, oh fuck, I gotta write this down, I gotta write that down, and it's been a great release. Things that I didn't really know that had to be purged some more. But no, it's good. I feel like good things are coming, guys. Good things. We may still be in a bit of a like a crossroads about like which kind of direction that we want to go in, like where we want to put our energy, who we want to put our energy into, what kind of path we want to take, that kind of thing at the moment. I've been guided to do it's called this is relevant, it's called the Lunatic spread. That makes a whole lot of sense now. I did not click onto that earlier. So I'm going to use my Deviant Moon tarot cards because I love the energy that it gives off. It just fills me up. And I get a lot of information as well from the pictures. So we're going to use that. That's going to be like a 10 card spread, okay? I'll try not to make this reading another hour, but we're just going to go with the flow. So I'm going to start off with the energy oracle, okay? As we do, we're going to see what kind of energy we're going to tap into, what kind of energy you guys may be feeling at this time. There's 2 songs that I've been picking up on constantly, and that's James Blunt, You're Beautiful. You're beautiful. That one. It's true. Is that James Blunt? I saw your face. Yeah, that one. Sorry about the singing. And Total Eclipse of the Heart. Turn around every now and... Is that Bonnie Tyler? Turn around brighter every now and then I fall apart. Yeah, that one. So those 2 have been coming through fucking heavy, okay? So it must be a total eclipse of the heart coming in, guys. All right, let's get into it. Oh, thank you. We're gonna get one more. Oh, woo, woo, woo. Thank you. Okie doke. Oh, geez, Goddess of the Moon. There you go. I've got like goosebumpies. So I've got, first card out is 32, which breaks down to a 5, and that's Daughter Spirit. Okay? Finding your way within. 45, Man Holding a Heart. Oh, man, look at those luscious locks. That is a handsome looking rooster, I tell ya. And then number 31, Daughter Value. I could be tapping into a masculine here who is all in his feels, which is great. You don't get a lot of men who are all in their feels in a healthy kind of way. Bring you closer. Someone, I think someone's finally seeing what was right in front of them. Daughter spirit. I feel like someone has or either needs to get closer to spirit, start grounding themselves a lot more. Or you could sorry guys, give me a second. It's coming in like it's underwater. Maybe someone's communication hasn't been that clear, or some messages that someone has been receiving hasn't really been that clear and understandable. Understandable? Is that a word? Understandable. Maybe because you haven't been as grounded lately, that the messages that are coming in have not been received clearly. Does that make sense? This could be about a man in somebody's life, or you could be the man. Daughter value. And there's a whole lot of money floating around on here, but that's interesting. I don't know, you guys probably won't be able to see it, but there's like a whole lot of dollar bills and $100. No, they're $100 bills. It's starting to rain again. I might have to shout a bit, I don't know. But if you see beyond the notes and stuff, like through the doors, there's just, it's abundance. There's a lot of flowers and gold. There's a temple as well. So you see beyond the monetary surface level thing, and then through the doors is like something just fucking spectacular. Okay? Fuck, if that made any sense at all. But we're going to get into the spread. So that's our energy for the reading. Daughter spirit, man holding a heart, and daughter value. Someone might be in their feels about you, whoever you are, and this doesn't have to be a man, okay? It's energy. It says man holding a heart, but you could be a woman, you know. Someone could have, I heard, captured your heart, unlocked your heart, awakened your heart. Or you need to open up and allow that. Something wants to come in, but again, being ungrounded, you won't be able to receive that until you are a lot more leveled out and balanced, okay? And that's one thing that kind of stops us from being able to receive our wishes and desires, is being so closed off to the world, to people, to the universe, to our blessings that ultimately want to come to us. We let the past trauma and heartbreak kind of close us off altogether. So we're sending out that signal to say, nah, fuck that, I don't want that, you know. But deep down in your subconscious, like the things that you like are manifesting yourself, you're not open to receive what it is that you want. Does that make sense? So being balanced out and grounded, coming back to yourself, coming back to spirit, you will ultimately get that clearer kind of communication coming through. Which will lead you to value, you know? A valuable relationship, a valuable friendship, a valuable partnership, contract, whatever the case may be. But releasing the resistance. I was just looking at this daughter spirit card, and so like there's a door there's a door in the daughter spirit card with a white dove that's coming out. See how the door is open and then the dove's just kind of flowing out, and all the magical ambience in the background is kind of just flowing as well. So it's not keeping that door shut, okay? You're just opening that door and allowing it to all just flow. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay. Why am I so smiley? Who is... Oh my goodness. Someone's really happy out there. I'm very happy for you. I mean, I can feel your joy, your happiness. Okay, so we're going to do 10 cards. I think I might... Do we do them separately or all together? I heard get them all out. So I'm going to do 10 cards, okay? And then we'll go through it. I'm going to do one at a time. 2 past influences. Subconscious influences. Secret desires and wishes. Secret, thank you. Hidden forces. The rain's going to get really loud because I'm in like a tin house shed, so you can really hear it. Hidden forces. Events yet to come. There's 2 there, so I'm going to pop them back. Okay. Another 2 came out, so we're going to put them back. I just want 1, please. Events yet to come. Thank you. Surrounding environment. Just for 1. Just 1. Just 1. What was it? Surrounding environment. Thank you. Influence of others. On the table. Influence of others. That's really loud, hey? Influence. Thank you. Spiritual forces, and final outcome. Thank you. Jeez. They all really wanted to fly out, guys. Okay, so we're going to do, I kind of get the gist of this, but we're going to go card by card. So the first card represents the present day, okay? So that is Temperance. So what I get for this is that someone has been just in a period of recuperation, rejuvenation. The Temperance card comes in to help replenish you after a hard-fought battle. That could be in the physical realm, that could be in the spiritual realm, could be in the mental realm as well. But having the divine waters come and replenish you in a time where you really need it the most, okay? So I get like a real soft energy coming from this Temperance card, that you haven't, well, hopefully you haven't been going too hard on yourself. And actually taking that time to rest and recover from whatever it is it could have been. Temperance is also about balance as well, so balancing the mind, the heart, the soul, the emotion, and again that kind of grounding energy for you. I heard clarify as you go, so we might. Okay. Now this is new. I haven't really. Can you guys see? Oh no, that's all right there. I would usually do separately, but we're going to clarify as we go. Get some more info on that temperance card. Pouring into yourself too. I think that came out in the last reading, but if you are somebody who spends a lot of your time pouring into other people rather than into yourself, your energy will just diminish significantly. Only when you pour into yourself and you have your own cup that's overflowing, will you be able to give that to others without you running dry. So like her feet are, there's like she's dipping her toes in the water. You probably still won't be able to see it. But like she's dipping her toes in the water and she's got one foot on the ground as well. So having that balance between the emotional and the mental, the grounded, like the spiritual and the physical, I would say as well. The emotion, I keep getting head over heart, something like that. Sometimes we have to make a logical decision over a heartfelt decision that will ultimately better our heart in the future. Does that make sense? Like, there are a lot of situations where we need to walk with our heart will guide us, but sometimes our heart can, I've read something where like, and I don't want to like put the wrong kind of thing out there, but you know that saying, the heart wants what it wants. Sometimes the heart will, oh gosh, and I know, how do I put it? Like, it won't lead us astray, but because our desires and our wants for a particular outcome is so strong and it's so potent, like we could keep going back to the same things that ultimately give us more heartbreak all over again. Does that make sense? But making that head over heart decision will ultimately be beneficial for the recuperation of your heart space. Let's clarify the temperance. Four of Swords, see? Four of Swords is rest, relaxation, and rejuvenation. It's that time to stop, to think, to feel, and to heal. Yeah, it's taking a little nap. See, and it's interesting because there's three swords up here. So old mate's laying down, he's just having a nap. He's just like, I just want to take a fucking nap. And there's four swords, and they're pointing directly to his heart. And it's interesting, this man holding a heart. So, like I said, it doesn't have to be a dude, you could be a chick, okay? But then there's a sword down here as well that he's got his arm there, kind of ready to defend his heart or something. Ready to block off anything else that kind of wants to hurt his heart even more. But again, making that head over heart decision. Okay, the next card, we've got Past Influence, which is the Page of Cups. Oh gosh, this is a love reading, guys. It definitely is, hey. So the Page of Cups is it's a love offer. Either you're a dude and you're thinking about asking somebody on a date, or you're a woman and you want someone to ask you. I don't fucking know. But it's an emotional offer. There could be friendship as well, like getting to know someone. the page is like the beginning stages, the innocent stages, like getting to know somebody, friendship first. The page progresses into a knight, progresses into the queen, and then the king. So you got to start off small before it escalates. I just heard charmer in my head. This person could be quite charming, male or female, okay? Take it as it resonates. But just the way he's kind of there's a fish in the cup. And he's kind of got his finger under the fish's chin, like look into my eyes. I don't know, I heard he's not a malicious charmer, if that's a thing. Pants man, is that a thing? This isn't that kind of thing. This is it's an innocent, pure kind of thing. Please bear in mind this is not going to resonate for everybody out there. Okay? And if it's not love, it could be the start of a new project with a friend. Past influences. Events from the past that shape the present day in a known or unknown way. I'm going to get another card. Page of Cups. Thank you. And then Tower. Now when people see the Tower, they're just like, oh my gosh, the Tower. But the Tower doesn't have to be a bad card. Excuse me. It can be a very good card as well. I like to think of it as divine intervention. I just heard the stories of the three pigs in my head. I haven't heard that story in a long time, but this could be relevant for somebody. You know how the three pigs, they go and they build their three houses. One's out of straw, and then the wolf comes and blows the house down, right? Well, the first little piggy, his foundation wasn't built with anything solid. It was built with fucking straw, right? Like, come on. And then the second little piggy, what did he build his house down out of? It's been that long I can't remember. Mud? Clay? Sticks? Was it sticks? And the wolf came and blew that down as well. But then the third little piggy, he built it out of, maybe that was clay or concrete or brick, fucking whatever it was. And then the wolf couldn't do shit about it because little piggy, he made a solid fucking foundation, yeah. So he couldn't come and just fuck it all up. How did we get onto that? Okay, so there's a Tower moment that's happened. It could be in a good way. You could be having a realization or a revelation about something or someone or some situation. I want to get another one on that. What is a Tower? Clarify the Tower. Death. Okay. Alright, so we got the Death card clarifying the Tower card. So, a rebirth. Finally releasing the shit that doesn't need to be staying in your energy, right? When we stay in that stagnant kind of energy, we do stop the new things that come to us because we're still holding on like a lingering flicker of the past shit. Okay, so that's where the Tower comes in. Like, if it was removed from your life, there's a reason. It wasn't meant to. there wasn't a firm foundation for it to continue on into the future. I mean, it could have, but then the tower was just going to fall later on down the track, you know, which would have made it, I feel like, a lot more harder. So sometimes we do need to just, as much as it can hurt and it's not something that we necessarily want, it'll be something that needs to happen, that we need to release as well. Okay. Card number 3 is subconscious influences. Underlying forces, dreams and subconscious thoughts. And we've got the 9 of Cups. So somebody out there is looking at their wish fulfillment, their 9 of Cups, which is their joy, their happiness, their peace, their abundance, and adding to that, you know, doing things that make you happy. So Old Mate on this card, he's painting a picture. Okay, you could be an artist. Doesn't really matter what kind of thing you do, as long as it makes you happy, you know. And if it's not harming anybody else, just remember that, guys. Being so comfortable with yourself and your talents and your artistic expression that you can spend a day by yourself doing that. You don't need to be around other people to make you happy. Does that make sense? Like you ultimately, you have that happiness all on your own. You have found that within you, and with the things that you create or the things that you invest your time into, your little hobbies, your little projects around the house, whatever that may be. And then it's once you get to that kind of point in your life where you don't need this particular job to make you happy, you don't need this amount of money to make you happy, you don't need fucking a Ferrari to make you happy. Like, once you find all of that within yourself, well, then the abundance will come to you, and you'll be able to go out and accumulate those things to add to your happiness. Yeah? It's the same with relationships too. Feeling that happiness, that self-sufficiency, that independence on your own, being able to live your own life, but then having someone come into your life to add to that happiness, you know, like you be stable and secure on your own, but then that person that comes just adds it, and it brings you up to the 10 of Cups. Let's clarify that. Subconscious influences. So whoever you are, you are focused on that happiness, that wish fulfillment within yourself, which is great. You keep following the signs, I heard. Okay, 9 of Cups on the table, please. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. So the Knight of Pentacles is it's a slow moving card, but it's a sure thing. The Knight of Pentacles, it's a stable kind of energy as well. I heard a reader say one day that she calls it the turtle with hemorrhoids. So which is funny because I have a turtle, but he doesn't have hemorrhoids. But like being strategic about a plan or a situation, moving slow, it is assured and guaranteed success, like a successful outcome. I heard playing your cards right. Checkmate. But see, like even me mentioning those things, like if you do play chess or if you play card games like poker or something, like it's you got to be strategic, right, about your next move. But knowing that you've got a good hand, right, knowing that you've got the next 3 moves or 4 moves on the chessboard lined up, ready to go, that could be relevant for somebody out there. But it's the slowness that is important as well. There's no, you can't rush. When you can't rush fucking anything, because it'd just be a shit job, right? It's the same with your healing. You can't rush your healing, otherwise further along down the track, it's just all going to come flooding back. Card 5, hidden force, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even see. Secret desires and wishes, hopes and dreams yet to be revealed. So we've got the 6 of Wands, guys, which is a great card. It's a successful card. Okay, in the typical tarot, the 6 of Wands is it's a win after the battle or win after the war or something. Like old mate's on his horse and he's got people around him and they're just cheering and fucking having a great time. Okay, it's the same with this kind of card. There's he's in a pumpkin. He's in a pumpkin or something, but there is success with this card. So whoever you are, if you've been planning something, I heard if you're planning something for someone or you have an idea about someone or something, it's going to be fruitful, I heard. I heard a collaboration that will last. Again, take that in any kind of area. Let's clarify the 6 of... Yeah, fucking 9 of Cups again. Wish fulfillment, happiness. Okay? That's really cool. There's happiness coming. Well, sorry, there's happiness coming to add to your happiness, I should say. Okay? Because you're already happy on your own, right? You're already happy as you are. And if you're not, well then, darling, you got some work to do, okay? It does take a while to get to that point in your life where you are happy exactly as you are. You're happy with where you are, with who you are, with where you're going. And if you're not quite there yet, well then you will be, okay? You've got to do some digging. You've got to figure it out. Figure out what it is that you want, okay? Who it is that you want to become, who it is you want to spend your time with. Didn't I say this at the beginning? Oh, I got a bit of a headache. Where did that come from? Okay, I heard move on. Card 5, hidden forces, unseen powers that affect you. So I've got the 5 of Pentacles here. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, which is like, it's a poverty card. Like it's being left out in the cold, or not having enough, or not valuing your worth, I heard. Not seeing, being a pessimist is what came through. Really? I heard woe is me, which is not a... Sorry guys, like I know that's a bit rough, but sometimes we play the victim in our own story way too fucking much, and we got to get to a stage where we're just like, you got to get out of that, okay? Like I'm not perfect. I've definitely been like a woe is me, well, why is this happening, or blah blah blah, but you know, it's important to kind of get out of that as quick as you can. Just know that the more you focus on what you don't have, the more of it that you're going to attract. Does that make sense? If you're continuously saying, I don't have enough money for that, well then you're going to see money kind of disappear a lot faster. If you keep saying, I'm not good enough for that position for that job, well then chances are you're not going to get that job. If you keep saying, I'm unworthy of having a person like that, well, then you are. Sorry to put it so bluntly, guys, but that's the thing with the mind. The more you tell yourself that, the more you start to believe it, and the more you start to repel the things that want to come to you. It's a poverty mindset. It's a negative belief system within yourself, and how your mind is being programmed and continuously programmed into believing that you're not good enough, or you'll never be good enough, or you don't have enough, or you're never going to have enough. Okay, and it's just going to keep you in that same kind of loop. It'll keep you stuck. Yeah, you may not be the richest person in the world, you may not be the most talented person in the world, but find those things that you are, that you love about yourself, that you love about the universe around you, about the people around you, you know. And if you can't find anything good about any of that, well then you have a massive problem with your heart chakra. Are you okay? How long are you going to be bitter and angry at the world for? You know, a lot of us, we point the blame at other people about the shit that's happening in our lives, but it's our actions that have ultimately led us to where we are. You know, everyone has a choice. If you're not being trigger warning, I don't know, but if you're not being held at gunpoint saying fucking, I don't know, what would you say? Give me all your money, whatever. Like, I mean, I understand there are situations where sometimes it is out of our control. Okay, things are out of our control, but there is a lot of the time that we can, for one, we can control ourselves, our reactions, our emotions, and how we go about things. We can control the way we think. Okay, I know a lot of people think that we can't, but it's because for so fucking long we have just been instilled that doubt and that fear and that negative belief system in our head. Okay, if I keep telling myself I can't plank for a minute, well then sure as shit I'm going to conk out after fucking 10 seconds. But if I tell myself every single time I can do this, like I can plank for a minute, I can plank for 2 minutes, like the more you tell yourself the positive things, the more you start to believe it, and the more you start walking in that truth. Okay, it's the same with the negative stuff. That the more you continuously say, I can't afford to travel, I can't afford to oh. How do I put this without like you kind of get the picture, right? Well then the more you're going to repel that energy. When you focus on the things that you do have and the things that you are grateful for, the more that abundance is going to come back. Yeah, the same thing with your friendships. Like the more grateful you are to have the people in your life, well then, well that's just fantastic. Okay, let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? That's too many. We just want one, please. Thank you. Oh, yeah, okay. Three of Swords. Or okay, I can feel that. Someone's having a rough time in love, I feel. Maybe you've been left out in the cold a couple of times. You know, you've had your heart broken that many times, and you think like, fuck it, fuck love, fuck this shit. I don't want any of it. Yeah, that's not good either. Okay, we are not meant to be. We're not lonely creatures. We're not supposed to be alone. Sorry, I'm laughing because I'm over here like I enjoy the pleasure of my own company. Like, I'm a fucking hoot. Like, okay, they want me to talk about being too closed off, too shut up, too protected, too surrounded by barricades and barbed wire. You know, the people who we have interacted with in the past that may have hurt us in a not so nice way, well then just think of it as it's a learning experience, okay? And yet if it happens over and over again, then we have to realize and kind of look into and understand why it keeps happening the way it's happening. You know, you could be attracting the same kind of people, you could be with like the same kind of qualities as, you know, your last person or whatnot. Only you're gonna know, okay? So just whatnot. But when you realize that pattern and like the triggers that kind of have come up, or the kind of people that you're attracting, whether that's okay. Give me some examples, like controlling people, emotionally unavailable people, just people who don't really give a shit about you. They only give a shit about what you can bring to them. Does that make sense? The longer we struggle to understand that kind of loop, well then the longer it'll take to get out of that loop, and the longer it'll take for us to find and attract someone on our level and on our vibration that will be all the things that we kind of want and are looking for. Even sometimes the people that you think you want, your spirit will send you in someone that you need. Not necessarily someone you wanted, it'd be someone that you need, that you didn't know you needed. But there comes a time when we have to kind of remove those swords from our heart. You know, we kind of got to, and we can't just patch the wounds up. We've really got to get in there and sterilize the wounds and stitch it up with love and all that kind of thing, you know. And I don't know why, like, if this is sounding soppy or this is a very peculiar read today. Having that compassion as well for yourself, for the situation that you were in, but not being too scared to open up again, okay? And that's clarifying the Five of Pentacles, like we were saying, like if you believe you're unworthy for love, or you're only worthy for particular kinds of people, well, then that's the kinds of people that you're still going to keep attracting, right? When you tell yourself that you're worthy of someone who, I don't know, whatever attributes you like in a person, someone who make you laugh, you know, that's probably top tier for me. Like, I love to laugh. I love someone who can make me laugh. But for you, it could be someone who is tall enough to reach the fucking top shelf. I don't know, whatever it is, you know, for you that you're attracted to. But you won't attract the love that you desire if you're still so closed off and still so bitter and angry at the world, okay? which I know it's a tough, it's a kind of, it is a touchy subject, okay? You know, I've definitely had my fair share of fucking slices in the heart, but I don't give up. I know that, oh, fucking vulnerability moment, guys. You know, I've worked on myself a lot internally, right? And I used to be fucking, gosh, back in the day, I was bitter. Like, I was a bitter old lady. But I saw what that did to people around me, people I was close to. Like, I saw how that bitterness just ate them up, and I refused to be like that, you know. I love people most of the time. I love to love. I love to share myself, my energy, and all that kind of thing. It's just a lot of the time it gets taken advantage of. Like, and you could be the same. Like, you attract those people who you just want to pour into, right? But at the detriment of you. Does that make sense? If you're not getting that equal balance back, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, even sexually, if you don't get that in return, well then it's just, you know, tower moment. It wasn't built on a firm foundation, so it'll just crumble away, you know, get washed away in the rapids. But that's good too, because obviously it wasn't meant to stay in your life. It was there for a season, okay? Okay, events yet to come. King of Wands. Oh, here we go, guys. We got King Dingaling over here. The King of Wands is the most passionate, confident, sexy kind of man in the tarot deck. Okay, he is the now this is interesting, because the King and the Queen of Wands in the tarot, they are people who, they are confident and successful on their own. They don't need a partner. They choose to have a partner. Does that make sense? So old King of Wands, he like runs his own empire. He's independent. He's self-sufficient. And maybe you got a couple of kids. There's 3 kids hanging off him. Or maybe you're just a very attractive dude and you got, I don't know, whatever. But, and the King of Wands, like a woman can embody the King of Wands energy as well, you know? That masculine kind of aspect of yourself. Or that could be somebody coming into your life, yeah? I heard that this fella, this could be you, or this could be somebody that's coming into your life. He's cocky, but not in an arrogant kind of way. Like, he's confident, okay? He's wise. He knows what he wants and goes after it. This is a man who always gets what he wants, okay? Let's go a bit deeper on that. King of Wands, please. That's 2 cards. We just want 1. I heard immaculate presentation. That could be in the way he speaks, walks, dresses. This could be you. I don't know. We're just going to get the one. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. All right. This is a destined partnership or a connection or a contract. Okay. The wheel, the wheel of fortune, it can either turn for you or against you. Kind of, it depends on where you are sitting when the wheel starts to move. Okay, so if you are, how do I put this? If you are in a particular kind of energy, let's just say you're in the whole Five of Pentacles mindset, like woe is me, nothing's ever good enough. Well, then the wheel starts to go backwards, okay? So you you start to accumulate more like bad luck, bad energy, not bad luck, but do you know what I mean? Like your vibration will be so low that the decisions that you're making are not going to have the best kind of benefits or outcome for you. Whereas if you are vibrating higher and the wheel starts to move, like the more, excuse me, spiritual hiccups, the more things will start to go in your favor, right? So that's the feeling of joy, of gratitude, of abundance, of happiness, of joy, self-worth, and most importantly, love. Like the more you express love to yourself and to, like those around you, like people might think you're a fucking lunatic, hence the lunatic spread. But if I'm outside walking and like and there's like a bird, I'm just like, hello little birdie. Like I was at work the other day and I was walking through the car park and there was about like three or four like those little tiny sparrow birds or something, and I was just like, hello little baby. Like they were just so fucking cute, and I just wanted to love them, but unfortunately they just fly away, you know. I just you know, and it puts you in such a good mood too. But yeah, if you, depending on where you are energetically, when the wheel starts to move, and the decisions you make while you're in that energy can either be for you or against you, yeah? So keep that in mind, guys. Oof, fucking headache. Okay, card 7, we've got surrounding environment. And I like this because it's a 10 of Wands, which means that there is a cycle that is being closed, or needs to be closed, or has been closed, or should be closed. Either way, he's this little creature is carrying 10 sticks, okay? And he's got a bit of a fucking frown on his face. He's not too happy, but it's got to be done. You know, sometimes it's just got to be done. Maybe he's on his way. Hey, maybe he's on his way to build a house out of fucking sticks, right? If he's gonna, oh, that's interesting. Let's just say this is the second little piggy, right? And he's on his way and he's fucked off because the wolf just blew his house down. But he's found another bundle of sticks and he's going to make he's going to build his house again out of more sticks. So hey, obviously, like he didn't learn from the wolf coming to blow his house down, right? He's going to do the same thing over again, unless he was to put the sticks down and be like, you know what? I don't think that's a very fucking smart idea at this time. I built it out of sticks last time and then the wolf came and blew my fucking house down. What if he does the same thing again? What if this time he brings his fucking petrol and a lighter, you know? Yeah, wow, that's peculiar. But if you put if you put the sticks down, releases that and learns, right? He learns that, yeah, all right, that wasn't such a good idea last time. Let me find something else to kind of build with, something a lot more stable. So this is elements of home, work, community, or environment you're in. So, okay. It could be like a foundation, like a home foundation, potentially. And maybe you've got to move or something. But breaking the cycle to keep going. Like, you don't need to keep, and I think this is where the wheel comes in as well. You don't have to keep repeating the same kind of thing if you would just let it go. Let's clarify some more on the Ten of Wands, please, Spirit Guides. Okay, we got 2 cards out, but I heard take the Ten of Cups. So, Ten of Cups, this could be a family situation, like a family home. It could be for somebody. I don't. This part won't resonate for anyone, but for anyone, for everyone. I think this part has to do with a home. Maybe you've been contemplating moving out or leaving a specific town or area or location. I think this is confirmation for you to do that. The Ten of Cups is also its ultimate happiness, right? You get the Nine of Cups and you get the Ten of Cups. This could also be once you let go of, that old cycle. That's when your happiness, not just your happiness, more happiness comes to you. And it's got to be about someone's foundation, I swear, because like in this background, like there's a house and it's made of solid stuff, right? There's no fucking sticks, okay? It's actually solid materials, but it looks like it's standing strong, it's standing firm, There's a family out the front with a little kitty cat. That's cute. Card 8, influence of others. This represents how those you meet or deal with affect your personality, okay? And we've got the 6 of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so the 6 of Cups it's a past energy kind of card. It could be a past life card. It's like I get a nostalgic feeling with this card as well. But what I get with this energy is, how I was saying, you'll attract the same kind of people if you don't kind of acknowledge or work on like that wounding that you could have. And it's interesting because at the top of here there's red flags, right? So if you kind of keep attracting the same people that just fucking scream red flags, it's how do I put this, guys? Like that energy and that vibration that you're in as well will also attract. Like if you are hard in your head about all those types of people that you seem to attract, well then you're still sending that vibration, that energetic vibration out, which is going to bring those people in because you're on a vibrational match, right? But as soon as you elevate those thoughts and that energetic vibration of yourself, calling in a higher vibrational match to yourself, well then that will start to come in. Does that make sense? So you've got like an energetic frequency signature, thinking I always attract how would you put it? Just for example, I always attract deadbeats, or I always attract emotional manipulators or gaslighters, and then lo and behold, the next person you meet is going to be fucking exact replica of that. Okay, so you meet so many people, different people with the same energetic frequency as that, and you continuously call them in until you heal and you elevate and you vibe higher. Does that make sense? And it's like, they're puppets, right? It's a puppet show, and there's people watching the show. So I feel like because the Six of Cups is like a past energy, it's a nostalgic kind of thing. Like you've already seen the show. You've been in the show. You've been the main character in the show, and it's like you already know what's going to happen. You know, you already know the outcome. Yeah. Unless you can find a way to get out of that little loop, that little loop-de-loop. Yeah? Okay. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. Thank you. Oh, the lovers. Yeah. Lover, lover, lover. You don't treat me no good no more. That's got to be significant or relevant for somebody. Okay, so yeah, I mean that's pretty straightforward. You're obviously not having or getting the kind of loving that you want or need. Okay. Yeah, and you start to kind of when you interact with those people too, like you will, even if you have healed a significant amount, when you meet these people, that could be like a test for you, like have you really grown, have you really healed, have you really learned that lesson, or do you need to do it, like do you need to retake the test? It would be a different body, right? Same energy, different body, but you know it, you've done it before. So the real test is like, have you learned what you needed to do from this particular type of people? Are you ready to elevate? Are you ready to actually have that love be brought to you now? Ooh. You got to have that inner union first with yourself, okay? You don't need other people to validate yourself. As long as you can validate yourself and stand fucking firm in that, well then that's fantastic. But the more you kind of seek that external validation from somebody else around you, well then you're not going to be able to have that long-lasting connection. Does that make sense? Like a lot of it's very surface level. How to put this, like I heard vulnerability issues as well. So not being secure enough in yourself, maybe, to be able to open up in a much deeper kind of way. Not feeling safe to, you know? Okay. Card 9, spiritual forces. The effects of spiritual influence of the collective. Now we've got the Six of Swords, which is good. It's in this little blimp. See? There's this positive movement. It's interesting because the Six of Swords come under the Six of Wands too. So look, he's in his blimp, and he's, which way? That way. There's the burning building, right? See the fucking wolf come with his gasoline and his lighter, guys, right? But you're in a fucking blimp. You're on your way, okay? You're moving away from the fucking fire, moving away from the big bad wolf who's just set your house alight, okay? And you're just floating by. You're in your blimp and you're off, okay? Oh, that's strange. My head feels really heavy, and like I've got a bit of a headache. I don't get headaches a lot anymore, but I've just got a fucking throbbing headache. But I feel like, see this card, like this big thing it's connected to his head. Like it just feels so fucking heavy, right? So and swords is also, it's an ear card, it's a mental card. So I feel like maybe getting out of your head as well, that can really play a big role in how we progress or how we kind of stand still, is torturing ourselves mentally, going over the same kind of negative things, like you know what I mean, like another one fucking did me dirty, or another job that leads nowhere, you know, that kind of thing. Again, you will be calling more of that into your life, but the main thing is that this card is getting away from that, okay? Let's clarify the Six of Swords. Thank you. Hey, there she is, Queen of Wands. We have a match out here. We have the King and the Queen of Wands. So if this is a love reading for somebody, this is your match, okay? So you could be the dude, and you could be on your way to your queen, okay? Or this, you could be the Queen of Wands. I could be tapping into, which is again fiery and sexy and passionate and independent. It's confident as well. So this could be you moving along, okay, getting out of that little kerfuffle you got going on over here. I heard someone could have stirred your romantic little feelings over here, but you might be a little bit nervous to kind of allow that to... I wonder. Okay. I wonder if you're someone who has been quite closed off for a while, and there's a sexy looking man over here sitting under a tree just holding his heart, that has kind of stirred your romantic feelings, you know? And you're kind of freaking out a little bit, like, I've been hurt so many times in the past, what if it's going to do that again, you know? Well, then you're already setting yourself up for self-sabotage if you're going to go into that expecting the worst, you know? If you go in thinking it's just going to be another... And look, please take this with a grain of salt. If this person does give off signs like your last kind of interactions, well, then only you're going to know, yeah? But if you kind of bear with me, guys, I'm not like a romantic expert, I don't, you know, there's a difference between your intuition and your fear. Your intuition will let you know wholeheartedly when the fuck to walk away, or don't even go there, sister, or bro, don't even look in my direction, kind of thing, you know what I mean? But the fear will stop you. It will, regardless of, I mean, if it's a good or a bad connection, your fear will stop you from finding out, you know? If you get into a connection and your intuition starts screaming at you, then yeah, toodaloo. But if it's that fear, if it's more like, nah, he or she is just gonna be the same as this person, like I can't trust, well then that's just fear. You could be missing out on something very, very beautiful. Yeah? So Spirit's working with you to okay, so I feel like Spirit is working with you on your confidence, okay, on building that confidence within yourself, within your self-worth, being able to stand 10 toes down and know how fucking valuable you are, and know what you bring to the table, okay, what you can add to other people's lives without without forcing it, without faking it, just knowing who you are authentically to connect with. I heard being able to be your true self as well. Maybe you've been around people where you were too afraid to show your true self, with the fear of being like rejected or ridiculed, or I heard disowned, but I don't know if that's not really a relevant kind of word for what I'm thinking about. But fuck it, like if you show who you are and they're just like, you're a fucking weirdo, and they'd be like, yeah, I am, and you're not weird enough for me. Does that make sense? Like finding that other Fruit Loop that's on your level, yeah? Finding your perfect Fruit Loop for you. Not everyone is gonna enjoy Fruit Loops. Maybe they like the Weet-Bix. Who knows? Maybe you like eating cereal. Is that why I'm bringing up cereals? Yep. Anyway. Card 10, final outcome, culmination. I fucking love that word. Culmination of events, results plus answers and guidance, which is the 3 of Pentacles, okay? Which is working together, right? It's teamwork. And this could be in a contract, in a job. It could be in a partnership, friendships, you know, or it could just be in the romantic sense that you let go of that fear and you work together, I guess. You could meet this person at work. This person could be at your work. Or you guys just work well and blend and merge very well together. We're going to clarify. Let's get a bit deeper. 3 Pentacles. Thank you. Oh, there you go. Magician manifestations, okay? So, oh, jeez, guys. And then look, Emperor at the bottom of the deck, okay? Oops. Oh, my gosh. And then the King of Swords. Whew. Somebody's calling in Big Daddy. Sorry. I'm the Emperor. We won't get into that because he's at the bottom of the deck there. So that's what you don't see coming, is the Emperor, okay? Anyway, the Magician. So, okay. The Magician has all the tools and the resources to manifest what they want, okay? And I feel like because this has been quite love-based as well, I'm going to just continue on that track. Oh, fuck, we're at 1 hour and 13. What? Oh, gee. All right, let's kind of wrap this up. The Magician has everything he needs, okay? So when you start manifesting a person, what kind of person you want, that kind of thing, like the attributes, all that kind of Shazam? Something up with my language today. Once you start, how do I put this, guys? Once you start doing the work on yourself, revisiting, and don't get stuck on the past. Like, it's okay to revisit certain kind of aspects and understand, like, oh, I see why this happened. I see why I attracted that kind of person, or I see why this didn't kind of get off the ground. Well, then once you know that, you can heal that as well, and then it should ultimately teach you what you're not looking for in a person, or what you're not looking for in a relationship or a job or fucking whatever. It'll make it a lot more clearer what you do want, yeah? So then you can write it down, you can speak it out to the universe, you can dream about it, I don't know. But once you get clear on what it is that you are looking for in a person, what kind of attributes you want them to have, like, are they going to match up with your morals, are they going to be completely different, I don't know, whatever kind of person you want, well, then that, it starts, the universe will have something to bring you, you know, like that vibration, that high vibration that you're on, it'll send out that that language, that that energetic frequency, and it'll find a match, right? You know how, like, what am I seeing? It's like, I don't know, I don't know what it is that I'm seeing, but it's just this little kind of, it's like a worm or something, and it's swimming around, and it's like on these little target things, but if it's not like a match, it'll just fuck off, and then it'll go swimming somewhere else, and no, that's not a match, and then until it like finds the energetic match. Oh gosh, that's hard. That's hard work. But yeah, does that make sense? So once you get on that little vibration, that high vibe and energy, and the more you understand what it is that you want and what you're looking for, well, then that will come. Okay? Alright, I'm going to close that there, guys, because I have a raging headache. If someone's got a headache, can you please not have a headache, because I can feel it, and it's not nice. Like I said, I haven't had headaches in a long time. Long time. And now it's raging. Okay, should we get a quick oracle, guys? I know it's, if you're still here after 1 hour and 16 minutes, 17 minutes, thank you. I salute you. I appreciate you. Me personally, I don't know if I could have sat through that for a fucking hour and 17 minutes, but actually, no. You know what? I would have. I'm a hoot. Okay, we're going to do the Shaman Oracle. Just one kind of quick card to see what it is that I'll leave you with. Yeah? One more. I think that wasn't too bad, hey? Alright, what does the card give me? That was quick. Skywriting, the fates. Oh, the fates. Yes. Yep. Okay. Skywriting, the fates. Actually, I might read from the book. Oh, the fates. Bear with me. Shaman's Dream Oracle, 49. The fates, that which we cannot change, non-judgment. It is written in the sky that you have a destiny. You are being invited to explore certain aspects of life unique to you and you alone. That does not mean that your path will be easy, paved with gold and littered with diamonds, nor does this predict that your journey will be treacherous. It is just your path, with parts that cannot be changed and must be radically accepted as they are. Yeah. In this way, whatever you are faced with, every single aspect of your life is perfect as in its imperfection. Not good or bad, neither in flow nor blocked, nor this nor that. See your life as a series of opportunities rather than an obstacle course. Once you master the skill of non-judgment, you open the power of curiosity, unencumbered by the burdens of yesterday's fear, as you look ahead into the potential of the future. Yes, you still need to be brave. Right now you are facing a critical moment in time with an opportunity to meet your fate. A choice point where you expand your influence and your capacity for abundance, love, and purposeful action. Now is the moment to leap into it. Whether it be a heart connection, a call to creativity, or a new identity in your work, or another area of your life, all with your heart and soul. Your success is surely written in the stars. In order to bring your destiny to fruition, you must jump into the adventure with both feet and do your part. Yes! Like, I love that. That's basically just what I was saying, guys, I think. Maybe some parts of it. You know, not being fearful to jump into it and to just live your life the way that you want to. Okay? Filled with love as well. You know, a world without fucking love is just a shitty fucking world of angry, bitter people. And we don't want to be like that, okay? Alright guys, I'm going to love you and leave her. It's been very good. I'm still fucking smiley, so I feel like that was a good message for somebody out there. Okay, if you like the reading, please give it a like. Please feel free to subscribe. We're up to 17 subscribers now. We're one up from the last reading, so we're getting there. I'm very happy. I'm very pleased with that. Okay, until next time guys, take care and I'll see you later. Bye.